Hello, I'm Miss Armstrong. I'm Head of Art in charge of the GCSE art course. I'm just going to talk through what the components are and give you a little overview of the course. So the first part is the personal portfolio that we start at the beginning of year 10. This is 60% of the students' final grade. We currently do the following projects, which is the Cultural Still Life project, which students develop their basic skills. We then move on to the Portrait project, where students will look at doing self-portraiture work. The hat project we do over the summer holidays. The students design and develop and create their own 3D hats. And then the last project we do before we start the exam is called Fragments, and this is a clay project. Students need to cover 2D and 3D elements throughout the course. The externally set assignment is worth 40% of the final grade. This is given out to students in the January of year 11. And students were given a theme that's chosen by the exam board, and they get a paper with lots of different starting points and ideas that they can work from and then develop their own project. Students will have about 10 weeks to complete the externally set assignment in preparation for a 2-day exam, which is 10 hours altogether. Assessment-wise, students' projects are assessed fully at the end. Obviously, they get feedback throughout the whole project, but at the end we give a final grade for the whole project. This is based on 4 different assessment objectives, which the students are introduced to at the start of the course and develop an understanding of, and it all links in with the work that they have to cover. So assessment objective 1 is developing ideas, so we're looking at artists and different imagery. Assessment objective 2 is refining the work and exploring materials and techniques and playing around with them. Assessment objective 3 is recording ideas, so this is drawing and painting, but it also can be through photography, through their written annotations and documenting their thought processes. Assessment objective 4 is obviously the final piece, however it's also the build up to the final piece. Does it all flow? Does it all develop nicely? And is the final piece a strong outcome based on the whole project? So students are offered trips throughout the GCSE course. In year 10, at the start of the Cultural Still Life project, we do a trip to the British Museum, and it's an amazing museum in London. It's a great opportunity for the students to see lots of artefacts from around the world. At the start of the Portrait project, we do a trip to the National Portrait Gallery and the National Gallery, but we've also been to the Tate Modern as well and the Tate Britain. Students are also offered the opportunity to go on residential trips alongside the language department and also the rest of the performing and creative arts faculty. So this is a great course for students that want to go on to creative courses, and obviously there's lots of areas that they could go into. We've listed some career pathways on this slide that students have gone on to. So there is quite a broad range of options career-wise, and obviously there are more than just this list. And again, we're happy to support students and help students with where they might go after this course, whether they stay on for A-level or go off to college and do a BTEC. But there's lots of different areas that students can go into with a GCSE in art and design. So this is my contact details, and everyone else is in the department. Please do get in touch if you have any questions, if you want to know more about the course, or if you want to see any work. We have put some imagery on the next slide, but please do get in touch. Thank you.